Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. How beautiful it looks when we see blooming flowers. When it starts raining suddenly after a hot day, your mother bake a yummy cake with just flour, butter and sugar. And how you feel when ice cream melts, your pencil becomes short and the beautiful blooming flower become dry and fell down from the plant. These are the few changes we see around us in our day-to-day life. If you go on listing out the changing around you, it is never ending. You may observe that some changes are slow, some changes are fast, some changes are reversible and some are irreversible. Some changes are permanent and some changes are cyclic. A change can be in the form of change in shape, size, position, color, state or in internal structure. Every change has a cause behind it. Many natural processes around us involve changes and some changes are brought about by man. Some natural changes are change in seasons, occurrence of day and night, ripening of fruits, occurrence of rainbow, sunrise and sunset. Man-made changes are cooking food, burning of candles, stitching of clothes. Some changes are reversible, means these changes can be changed again in the previous state, like ice melts into water on heating and water freezes to ice on cooling. Some changes are irreversible, means the material cannot be get back in their previous state. For example, we cannot change the cooked food into the ingredient used for cooking. A plant or tree can't change to its seed. Babies change into adult wherever as the reverse is not possible at all. Some examples of reversible changes are heating iron rod in red hot, folding and unfolding a paper, melting of ice cream. Examples of irreversible changes are baby growing into adult, tearing of paper, bursting of balloon, setting of cement, etc. In most of the irreversible changes, internal structure changes at molecular level leading to the formation of new substance, like baking a cake. Slow and fast changes. Some changes happen very fast while some changes are slow. Slow changes are growing older in age, learning to play a musical instruments well. Fast changes are dissolving sugar in hot tea, bursting a balloon, melting butter, etc. Periodic or cyclic changes. Changes which occur at regular interval of time are called periodic changes, like beating of heart, phases of moon, growth of plants, sunrise and sunset. The changes which do not occur at fixed regular intervals and cannot be predicted due to irregular timings are called non-periodic changes, like occurrence of rainbow, falling of trees, earthquake, volcanic eruption, etc. Some changes around us are desirable and some are undesirable. Desirable changes are burning of cooking gas, setting of milk or curd, ripening of fruits, etc. are desirable changes. Because these changes are useful for us and we want these changes to happen. Earthquake, volcanic eruption, flood, forest fire, etc. are undesirable changes which are quite harmful for us and we don't want these changes. Interesting fact, in the production of electricity in a thermal power plant, it's quite useful for us. But due to emission of smoke and other harmful gases into the environment, the process becomes undesirable. Kids, did you ever notice your ironed clothes? When we iron a cloth, no new substance is formed and the iron cloth can become crumpled again and hence the process is reversible. Such changes are called physical changes. When we tear a paper, sharpen a pencil or heat water, no new substances are formed. The molecules of the substances remain exactly the same before and after the changes. Most of the physical changes are reversible, like when we heat water it becomes steam, but when it cool down it again becomes water. There are few exceptions, like when we tear a paper we can't get back its previous stage. After attaching it glue, it cannot be same as earlier. Same like when we sharpen a pencil, we cannot get back its previous size. Changes involving states of matter are purely physical, like when we heat the ghee, it melts into liquid state and changes back to its solid state on cooling. Hence, on heating, matter changes its state. A solid turns into liquid. On more heating, the liquid is converted into vapor. This happens because when the heat increases, the particles in the substances get heated and move vigorously and farther apart. When we burn paper or bake a cake, new substances are formed like ash and baked cake, and we cannot change them back to paper or the ingredients we use for cake. These are the irreversible changes and are called chemical changes as new substances are formed. When we light a candle, the wax burns on heating. In this burning process, the carbon content of the wax changes into carbon dioxide with the help of oxygen in the air. This change is not reversible. The carbon dioxide cannot be converted into wax on cooling. So, burning of wax is a chemical change. When an iron chain is kept in humid air, after some days, it develops brown deposits on it. These deposits slowly eat up the iron. This is called rusting of iron, and the brown deposits is called rust. Rusting of iron is a chemical change. Same, if we add a little curd to warm milk and leave it for 6 to 7 hours undisturbed, we see that milk changes completely into curd. The setting of milk to form curd is a chemical change, and as we cannot get back milk from curd. If you find this video useful and interesting, please like, subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.